Okay, we are live. Hello everyone, my name is Kaizori Kudo and welcome back to Path to Nowhere. I'm going to continue with the story of our daughter journey, solo story. Hello Julian, you're first again today. Yeah, so we're going to continue. Woo! I will never be like stop impressed, but every time I open the screen and see one of the most beautiful scenery that we have ever seen, to be honest, until today. So yeah, so previously our daughter Hella basically going to a journey alone by tailing Legion, but she got left behind. But in the middle of that, in the outland, she met with a group of bandits, which is also with this one bounty hunter, this beautiful bounty hunter named Corin, which is this girl basically. And let's just put it simply that they're kind of like become friends in a way, but at the same time later it was revealed that Corin is actually a thief. I don't think they are like, honestly I don't think they are like the bad thief kind of way, you know, because it's I don't see them like a really bad guy. Even Mira also, because they're like one big thief group basically. It is the home screen and the music is matched to well. It's how good they are in making the music. It's always fit with the whatever theme they're trying to make. To be honest, like before the event start, she was just too foreshadowed by Cabernet. Like, yeah, looks Cabernet, but then, oh,
Sheriff, once we conquer the White Sands,
she's just so charming with her whole personality and everything. Okay, so at the end of the story of the last day, Hela got separated by Corin's group, and she is now with the OAB, which is, I think it's an Outland something Bureau. It's basically the group of full of arsehole by far. I'm pretty sure they're going to be the main villain in this one. So okay, let's continue without further ado with the second day of the No Gangs Land. I hope there's going to be like another sad story. Actually, the sad story in here is actually really enjoyable. Wow. Am I lagging? Oh, okay. Apparently there's like sort of delay. No idea. I just realized that her hat symbol is on the diary, which is very cute. Alright, so what is this? Revenge plot. Who's
Are
revenge?
you here to entertain me? That's great.
Okay, so we are basically back to this ship inside the OAB security team's sand ship. It's really cool looking feeling, to be honest. I don't know, it's kind of like give me a JoJo vibe, you know, because like I think his lips have like lipstick in it, on I don't know. So it kind of give me like a JoJo vibe. Hela looks at the young man in front of her with a hint of suspicion. The captain smiles back at her.
Cleansing operation for transport routes?
That's right.
Oh yeah, his voice is also really nice.
In simple terms, we're a White Sands security team formed by the Dis City Outland Affairs Bureau. We blockade and eradicate bandits near transport routes.
At this point, I'm 100% sure it was Levi and Parma voice actor. He shared the same voice actor with them. A team member standing by the side hands over a document. Hela leans in and sees the seal of the Outland Affairs Bureau on it. Oh, so the A for affairs. I thought it's the A for the arsehole. Oh, right, see this guy here? This City Outland Affairs Bureau, an image of a furious middle-aged man pops into her mind. He had been rambling about eliminating bandits 2 years ago. They are still at it? Seeing Hela's distrustful expression, Scotch continues to explain calmly.
This round of cleansing should have been completed half a month ago, but the frequent sandstorms have delayed progress.
The man's words are interrupted by a sudden alarm. The monitor projects the external situation. As Hela had suspected, the ship is surrounded by sandworms, roaring, ferocious creatures trying to climb onto the ship. Warning, enemy attack. The ship has entered an active sand beast habitat. Please clear obstacle as soon as possible. Large number of sand beasts requesting permission to fire.
Why are there so many monsters? Those things are tough. Quick, tell your guys to leave here.
Request approved. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Fire. Did she just shoot the freaking sandworm? The sandworms on the ship hull shriek as they fall. The gunfire completely overwhelmed the tide of monsters.
Here? What the hell? That was so fucking cool!
I think it seems that the Queen has upgraded the ship since 2 years ago. Well, obviously they're like the big company and everything. The soft chuckle echoes from beside Hela.
Sailing in a straight line is always the fastest, isn't it? What a perfect opportunity to show our sincerity in collaborating to our MBCC guest. We'll have a proper discussion once it's over.
The cannon muzzle rotates, aiming at the next batch of sand beasts.
Let's go! Time for a big hug.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
I'm just a humble business owner.
Sure about the
Really
other one.
like being with me, don't you?
You know what? I miss Hecate. What about Hecate?
I'm here.
And then you're gonna put another sniper. Oh, only 4? Come on. Let's make it fast. It's a sand fox. This looks really cute. Are we gonna kill him? No. I think it's since we have a sand fox here. I think it is a potential QB like Apostle of Ashes. They should make it in the future. Like Apostle of Ashes that looks like QB. We already have a Phoenix, so with how many monster that Mira can block? I'm not even using Bulwark on Mira. The battle ends quickly. A bewildered Hela stares at the sand beast corpses strewn around outside. Oh, they're gonna mess up the ecosystem.
Holy cow! This is way cooler than the Desert Bandits cannons.
Unlike the cannons captured by the Desert Bandits, the ones on the OAB ship are clearly superior in both accuracy and firepower. The sand ship simmers with a faint blue light. Even the Hypercube shielding system is much stronger than 2 years ago. In short, a formidable team and a valuable potential ally. As for her other ally, Hela gulps nervously. Looking at the comms device she was given, she tried calling Chief just now. Busy signal. No answer. Oh, she tried to call us? She missed us already.
That dummy. Always nagging me, but not around when I finally call home. What's the big idea?
Did she just say home? That is so heartwarming. Hela, come back home. Daddy miss you. Your sister miss you. Hecate. 99 also. She has no choice but try to text them. The mom was so happy somehow when she called MBCC home. Upon logging into her account, an unexpected wave of unread messages floods in like a tide. Hecate and Hela texting, what is this? Hela, it's me, Hecate. Chief gave me a new comms device and said I could reach you with it, but the signal in Wet Sand is bad. Not sure when this message will get you. Don't know how far you've gone now. Have you gotten stronger? Did you come out come upon any dangers? Have you caused any trouble for the Legion? You got this. I'm waiting for you to come back. This is so wholesome. Hekate's messages went on for months. The most recent one just a couple of days ago. What? So she doesn't read the message for months? Since when did she become so mushy? At the end of the message is a photo of a blue-haired girl typing seriously on a comms device. Judging by the angle, it seems to be a candid shot. Wait, at the end of the message is a photo of a blue-haired girl. Oh, is it Hekate? She has a picture! Not her keep asking, did Hela cause trouble? She types out a request for help, hesitates for a moment, then deletes it and logs out. Revenge, after all, is something one has to take oneself. She turns and sees Scotch close by, having waited for a long time.
All right, let's talk. What kind of collaboration are you talking about?
Oh no, Hela, I think you're on the wrong side. The brief exchange of information ends. Scotch lowers his head, deep in thought.
I see. So you met some roaming outlaws as well. They stir up just as much trouble as the desert bandits.
What do you mean? You guys got screwed over by those bastards too?
No. They're very cunning and never directly engage with official personnel. Fortunately, you escaped safely. Many have been tricked and abducted to the Outlands, never to be heard from again.
Swindling, cheating, abducting. According to Scotch, the people of Tuko have committed every kind of crime. Not only do they loot and plunder, but they also take pleasure in harming passers-by. Truly despicable. Since the thing is like, because I already played the side quest, so they doesn't look like that kind of people. It's
Moreover,
like over
they've
exaggerating.
also targeted hypercubes.
Huh?
Nirvana recently lost a very important shipment. The climate in White Sands has been changing rapidly. Disasters are worsening, and many city-states are relying on this shipment for survival. The demand for hypercubes was already greater than the supply, and now the gap is even larger.
Hypercubes.
The desert bandits chasing you just stole someone else's hypercube, but they didn't keep an eye on it. Now they're taking it out on you, thinking you're the thief who stole their loot.
Do you think it's the truth?
Just a bit of luggage we borrowed from the bandits.
So that big box contains the stolen hypercubes after all. The desert bandits first robbed the hypercubes from Nirvana, then Corin stole them from the desert bandits.
That group is very cautious. They flee at the sight of any patrol ship, making it difficult to locate their hideout.
What about the Tuko though? I thought Tuko is like their main hideout.
That's why we wanted to collaborate with the MBCC. But it seems that your chief is too busy to do so this time.
Chief clearly doesn't have time. He's not even answering his phone. He's definitely handling other matters. However, Hela clears her throat, drawing back Scotch's attention. By the way, when is this timeline? Is it like about the same with Glitch Wave Nihil or after Glitch Wave Nihil? Was there a date in here?
Don't bother trying to contact that dummy. He's indeed very busy. But collaborating with the MBCC isn't entirely impossible. Isn't there someone who just escaped from Tuco right in front of you? To Corin, I'm just a loser. Those bastards avoid you, but they sure as hell don't hide from me. They're always trying to trick me into joining them.
The Outlanders like sinners. They probably see your value.
Perfect then. I'll deliver myself right to them.
Hela suddenly feels like a junior agent or junior officer. Something like Christina. Perhaps it's true, her mind races like never before. A plan is gradually taking shape.
Bring it on, Tuco chumps. Let's see who screws over who this time.
The thing is like
Look at all this
that
fancy
whistle
stuff.
man.
Sorry, all mine now.
I think the one that makes Hela pain the most is because like she handle all the gunshot alone. When facing the bandit or the cannon thing. Oh, they have the thing already. Okay.
Stay behind.
Roll switch. The White Sands market is as bustling as ever. Vendors loudly advertise their wares to the endless flow of travelers. She wants to follow cheap way of solving problem from what I see. Yeah. Suddenly, people halt their steps and gather under a wooden board. Everyone whispers, curiously looking at the girl beside the bulletin board. Like you know, the typical chief behavior, like jump heads first into danger.
Don't miss this! Come and take a look!
A new batch of wanted posters cover the wall. The fierce images of the desert bandits are gone. In their place are the silly portraits of the Tuco folks with bounty stamp on their face.
White Sands Vilest, most disgusting scam is revealed! The evil scammers who ought to win acting awards! Beware of their tearjerker performances! They've messed with the wrong crowd! You've all heard of the MBCC, right? You've all heard of the legendary chief, right?
I thought like, remember like MBCC used to be like a very secret organization? I think it's not anymore.
Whoever can take me back to Tuco for revenge, I'll reward you with chief's salary on behalf of the MBCC!
No way! There are many onlookers, but most are just there for the spectacle. A few half-believers step forward to talk to Hela, but soon shake their heads and leave. The spectators eventually think she's just seeking attention and leave as well. A few hours pass, but no one is willing to take the job. However, Hela isn't sweating it. She leisurely packs up her little stool, muttering to herself, "No, Hela, we're gonna be broke." we already in debt, Hela.
Looks like I didn't find any suitable recruits today. It's too hot, and there are too few people at noon. Might as well go back and take a nap.
Pretending not to notice the shadow following her, Hela turns into an alley. Then the sack and club fall together. Oh?
Damn, my head hurts like hell.
After a while, her consciousness gradually returns. The thwack to the back of her head hurts more than expected. Someone is speaking near her, but the voice is unclear, fading in and out.
Why isn't she waking up? Did you hit her too hard and crack her skull?
Whose voice is that? Is it Mira?
No way! I didn't use much force. I was even much gentler than usual.
Don't worry. She seems to be waking up now.
Is the Tuco. The voice has become clearer. God damn it, I want to sneeze, but it is. It never come out. Light flickers before her eyes, and the darkness begins to fade. We are back to Tuco.
Is this Tuco?
I think the timing is around Chief with 0 from what I catch, but I don't know. I don't remember the date. The thing is, like, if it's about the same, then no like digital corruptor around. Seems very peaceful. And Hecate, to be honest, Hecate is kind of texting like Managa, so it doesn't prove anything.
Yeah, it's Tuco. The Tuco you dream of coming back to for revenge.
Several grinning faces suddenly pop into her view. Corin and a group of Tuco folks squat around, looking down at her with smiles. Looking down? An unusual feeling of restraint comes from all over her body. Hela stiffly lowers her head. Only a flat ground is visible. There is no sign of her body. What? She has been planted in the She has been planted in the ground like a carrot. Oh my god! Maybe this time she's gonna grow taller if you keep watering her. Corin holds up and waves a pile of their wanted posters.
As you said, you'll reward whoever takes you back to Tuco and helps you get revenge. I've completed half of it. As for the other half, how about we settle it after you transfer the chief's salary to my account?
My question is, how much is chief's salary to the point that it becomes such a, like a bargain? It must be huge. It must be for someone that's dealing with debt every single day. it has to be nicely compensated.
Hell no! I'd rather toss that money in a ditch than give it to you. You bunch of deceitful, club-wielding scumbags!
I mean, our salary goes to Hela as a pocket money. The thing is, like, I don't think even Chief has a lot of money, he or she doesn't get the chance to actually enjoying it. But the thing is, I think most of the time he used it to like for the daughter and the sinner. The soul around her is unpacked. Hela suddenly frees a hand and punches Corin in the face. What? How? So Corin must be like crouching or something if she can punch. So Hela can punch her. Revenge can come later. Right now she just wants a brawl to vent her anger. What is she doing here?
You really like being with me, don't you?
Oh, this is an enemy also. What the hell?
Gotten too close.
Maggie! Sorry, Maggie. Greatly outnumbered, the outcome of the brawl comes as no surprise. I thought it's going to be one-on-one. Ropes coil around her body, tightening into knots. Corin hums a tune as she deftly bounds Hela.
So many of you ganged up on me. Have you no shame? So you've won. Fine. But why tie me up? You're gonna sell me off too?
Hela pauses, then completely gives up and lies flat.
Go ahead then. Sell me. You've got the guts. Sell me to a place far, far away. But I'm telling you, Horo's Legion and the MBCC love me. Messing with me is messing with them.
Love me. Corin chuckles and stops her tying.
Oh, now that you mention it, That does seem to be the case, huh?
Oh, sure, they love you. We all love you.
So, my dear Hella, what should I do to escape this tragic fate?
She just keep teasing her. Hella's eyes dart around, deliberately putting on a wary, panicked expression.
What are you thinking? You're not planning to keep me hostage, are you? No, you can't do that. They care too much about me. I would become their weak spot. I can't be a hostage.
That acting is so bad. To her surprise, Corinne burst into laughter.
You can be a hostage then. We're really short on helpers lately, so from now on, you can go with Wright to organize the depot.
Does not sound too bad.
Wait, hold on. I'm a hostage, not a laborer. Why do I have to work for you guys?
Little Hella, that's not the right description.
Corinne lowers her head, brimmed slyly, her expression mysterious.
Do you think we'd pay you?
No.
Exactly. Since there's no pay, you aren't working for us.
Corinne picks up Hella, unties her, and pushes her into the depot.
From now on, you're a little damsel in distress, captured by the two co-villains. You're not in a position to refuse. Feel free to surrender anytime.
You bastard! I'll tell the Legion commander. I'll tell the BBQC. I won't surrender.
What is BBQC even? The door slams shut, followed by a set of tools thrown in through the window.
All right. I'll surrender tomorrow and start working for you.
Oh.
Fine, I'll work. What a bunch of idiots. You dare keep Hella hostage? Just wait and see.
Her becomes slave
I'll
for
get
two.
back at you all at once.
I think they're trying to like playing 5D chess with each other.
Look at all this fancy
It's just a
stuff.
matter of who knows more
Sorry,
about
all mine now.
the other plans. Is it gonna be Hella with the OAB or the Tuco? It seems like there is like some relationship between or some history between Tuco and OAB. Oh, I think we're gonna go through the slavery day for Hella during the Tuco. Mr. Right. Well, if it isn't little Hella, what's wrong? How do you get that bump on your head? I got picked on by the villager just because I said I was with the MBCC. Could you help me? It doesn't feel like she's being a slave right now. Hella dredges up every sad memory since birth and breaks down in dramatic sobs, putting on the performance of a lifetime for Ryan. How dare they? I, Sheriff Wright of Tuco, will move heaven and earth to help you. Hooray! I mean, it hurts so much. They hit me with a shovel. That was close. She will almost burst out laughing at how well her plan was working. Don't you think like she ever think like, wow, this is too good to be true? Like when everything goes smoothly, something gonna went wrong later. I think she's just not really experienced. Hey Sheriff, the wolfberry in the field are ripe. Wanna grab some? As Rang and Hella patrol the area, they are quickly surrounded by a crowd of townspeople. Sure thing, but tasty as they are, don't take too many, otherwise there won't be any next time. We understand. Hey, right, two sandbirds got heat stroke earlier, so better return one of them. Don't want to ruffle any feathers. Leave it to me. The other one going in the stew. They actually eat that? Watching this display of community spirit, Hella realizes that Wright rivals, if not outshines, the sheriff back in Syndicate. While no one in Tuco dares to touch her when she's with the sheriff, they all look at her differently. Hela can't help but think that she will jump out of the frying pan and into the fire. Is he really a sheriff? The dodgy one, probably, yeah. Come on over, kiddo. You've had a rough time. Let me treat you. Tang. Before Hela could finish her thanks, the restaurant owner cut in. Right. You still haven't paid for your meal from 2 weeks ago. I was just conducting an investigation, checking if you are using too many additives. Investigation? By making your dining companions foot the bill? Hearing this, Hela instinctively reaches for her wallet while beads of sweat begin forming on Rike's forehead. Why Pato Nowhere not continue their story mode? I mean, their story mode end at stage 13. They will, from what I know on... Oh no, they on the CN version, they just released a new one. Yeah. So for global, I would say there's going to be one more event. And after that, there's gonna be main story. So yeah, 2 months. In within 2 months, we're gonna have a new main story. And I don't know why, but I feel like maybe because like the event also gonna build up to the story. I think in one of the stream of the CN developer, they said something about that event is going to be more relevant now. It's not gonna be like a standalone story anymore. It's probably gonna relate more to the main story. So yeah, it's like Glitch Wave Nahil kind of situation, which most likely we're gonna see. I don't know, maybe more gonna be main villain in the main stories in the future or something, because like she's just very lore heavy in the Glitch Wave Nahil and everything. Hearing this, Hela instinctively reaches for her wallet while beads of sweat begin forming on Rike's forehead. Oh kiddo, I think my stomach is feeling a bit... Get back here right now! Hela grabs Rike before he can escape, yank off his sheriff uniform and shake it over the ground. About a dozen items tumble out from the hidden pockets of the uniform and scatter across the ground. A worn-out badge, some rusty disc coins, freshly picked persimmons, and Hela's wallet. Back in Syndicate, we will tie sticky-fingered fake cops to a tree and beat them to a pulp. I respect local custom, so I won't do anything that extreme, but I heard the gun range needs some new target dummies. Wait, help! Somebody help me! To be honest, like the cops in the Syndicate is very corrupt. It's a gang territory after all. Why are you also moping around? When I was your age, I was busy whacking idiots over the head with a pipe. They're like about the same age. No matter how hard I try, I can't reach my teacher level of cooking. I want to live here and come back when I become stronger. Oh, I know this one. Next, you're gonna go train yourself in White Sands, right? They have the similar story. Exactly. That's what my teacher told me. He said that once I overcome 1,000 trials and tribulation, I will find the perfect recipe. Don't listen to that scammer. He's just using White Sand to scare you so that you will give up. I don't believe you. You're always trying to trick me. I won't fall for it. With that, Timmy darts away. If he really goes to White Sands, he will die. But Helen knows that she can't stop this stubborn kid on her own. She needs someone else's help. She doesn't feel like being a hostage, you know. Just being like the usual member of Tuco. Hela goes straight to the restaurant and demands to see Timmy's teacher, the master chef. The moment he sees Hela, he goes into his usual sweet-talking routine. This is the master. God damn it. He have like I don't know why. I feel like the outfit is like a combination of so many different things. This the head, the chef, huh? And then now we have this robotic arm. Ah, young lady, have you come to complain about our medicinal cuisine? While it's an acquired taste, the health benefits. The sly old fox knows that people will be coming to complain about his medicinal dishes, so he's devised a comeback after they can't even start. But Hela doesn't fall for such an obvious ploy. No, you misunderstand, so I'm not here to complain. I want to place a bulk order of your medicinal dishes. Ah, are you sure? You really want to bulk order this stuff from Tuko? Of course, I even doubled the dosage myself. After eating tons of it while training, the result proved to be amazing. Now I can bend steel pipes with my bare hands like it's nothing. That's wonderful. Results are what matter most. So, just out of curiosity, how many would you like to order? Let's start with 100,000 dishes. I've been in touch with some Eastside tycoons. They should be sending in their orders in a few days. 100,000? That means I'm gonna strike it rich? Hold your horses. If your stuff doesn't work, you'll have more than just the OAB to worry about. Those Eastside big shots play rough. Who knows? They might just wipe Tuko off the map. Hela makes an exploding gesture with her hands, then blows some air. The Master Chef had clearly never faced this kind of threat before. He succumbs instantly. But please spare Tuko. I just wanted to make some cash. Look, here's the receipt. Oh, here's the recipe. I don't know why it worked for you. I only added a little premium protein to the base formula. Fine, if you keep your apprentice away from White Sands, I will drop the order. But speaking of which, what exactly is this premium protein? Well, White Sands has so many sandworms. It will be waste not to use them. Ew. They just add the... These Tuko folks are so messed up. I just want to talk around in peace. If only I could make myself less noticeable. I get it. Sunglasses. I need a pair of sunglasses. Completely forgot about this, abuela. The sunglasses are in that corner. 300,000 is coin. What? That's even more expensive than Dudu. Okay, that corner. Wait, 300,000? Wait, Abuela Susan, since when can you hear? Ella jumps like she's seen a ghost. I never said I was deaf. Everyone just assumes so. Why are the things here so expensive? They don't look any different from regular stuff. I use a lot of bullets to seize them from desert bandits. I see so much of my younger self in you, my dear. Fearless and unstoppable, never backing down. Wait, if you look at it, now that I'm looking at her, it's possible like one day if Hela getting old, it's gonna look like this. It looks, now I feel like they look very similar after she's saying this. Sunglasses on while I'm walking through. Oh, that's the lyric from Welcome to New Town. Yeah. Oh, really? I'm not that awesome. Oh, since I like you, you can take that hat over there as well. Wait a minute, what's going on? Am I seeing things? Your eyes are fine. Better keep your distance. The little old lady might put a bullet in you if she's in a bad mood. For some reason, the disguise that's supposed to make her less noticeable is getting her even more attention. Of course it is. Now she literally looks like the lady. Everyone, come quick. Susan found the fountain of youth. See, I told you. Everybody thought that Hela is Susan. The news spread like wildfire. Windows bomb open one after another until every resident in Tuko is staring intently at Hela. Several kids even run up to Abuela Susan, quotation mark, begging their parents to take photo of them. How many times do I have to tell you that I'm not Abuela Susan? Despite her newfound popularity, Hela isn't thrilled. Whoa, okay. Oh god, did I die? Huh? Is this 18 years old Susan before my eyes? By the gods of White Sands, I'm not worthy. No way, not you two, Mayor. She speaks. Susan speaks. You barely talk to me after turning 60. You used to greet me every morning back in the day. How come like the mayor can old like wine, you know, and then Abuela Susan just look like, you know, Abuela Susan. Hella has never seen the mayor this chatty. She realizes this is a rare opportunity to get some information out of him. Well then, tell me what's new in Tuco. The more recent the news, the better. The townsfolk seems to be acting weird. Right. I think these young girls aren't acting normal either. Let me tell you about what's happening with George. Which George? Mayor has some secret recipe for this. She's like the daddy type. And so the mayor overwhelmed Hella with a flood of trivial gossip, such as how George from the east side of town stole a seed from his neighbor David, and how an argument with his son turned into a farming competition. To Hella, the person in front of her is more of a tablet writer than the mayor. I think that's his appearance, yeah? Is this the mayor office? Not sure. I'll check it out when I get the chance. Oh? Pretty sure I click on the question mark. Mira can't help but smile at Hella's unusual getup. Mira. I love Mira. What's so funny? Your shirt. Don't you feel hot dressed up like that? It's fine. Dressed in Abuela Susan clothes, Hella tries to hide in a corner of the hotel, but ends up being the center of attention. I'm not giving up. In the end, Hella's attempt at intelligence gathering results in a heat stroke. It takes Mira quite some time to help her regain consciousness. I mean, like, don't you realize, like, despite of being a hostage, she's being treated nicely by these people. Would you see her with Mayor becoming a couple? Back already? Yeah. Abuela Susan remains seated and doesn't look up as Hella slinks through the door with her head hung low. Whatever you're trying to find, you will find it eventually. Tuco's a small town, nothing stays hidden for long. Hella did more training to be able to endure the heat like Abuela. Then what about how you all tricked me before, and now you've dragged me here to work like a slave? In what sense being too honest will only get you hurt? Don't trust everything you see and don't believe everything you hear. That's basically the same with Syndicate. Sometimes in life, it's better not to know everything. The truly clever ones know when to play dumb. The struggle we have here are every bit as deadly as the one in Syndicate. Oh, what's that? I don't know why that the sticker just don't interest me. Oh, it's Abuela. I'm gonna do the sticker at the end. So I want to finish all the story. Oh no! Oh, we still continue with this? Will everything really be okay? The chef kept his promise. Early next morning, he confidently hands over the finished product. To say there are discrepancy from the original would be an understatement. The replica looks like a completely different jar. On closer inspection, it even looks more like a thermal. I mean, this is definitely not okay. You can still tell it's a jar, just require a bit of imagination. Well, it's too late to redo it now. When the merchant returns, we will just have to make do with what we have. I don't know, I feel like Mira and the chef is actually working together in this to milk the thief. The chef product makes it hard for Mira to conceal her worry. She packs this comically shaped replica back into the original bag. Just as she finished packing, see the shelf merchant barges into the motel, slamming the wooden door behind him. Is the innkeeper here? I need to see the innkeeper. Welcome back, sir. Oh my, it's only been a day. How did you end up like this? Don't get me started on it. That con man said everyone in his family has a missing tooth and wanted to knock out my tooth too. He was impossible to reason with. A total lunatic. Luckily I had some cash on me, and the sheriff was easy to deal with. He took the money and let me out. Otherwise, who knows how long I will be stuck in that lousy detention center. Where's my bag with the antique? Oh, it's right here. At this moment, the still swaying motel door gets slammed open a second time. Hey, why are you still here? That drunk father of yours realized you escaped from detention and is on his way here. I couldn't stop him. What? My son, I'm gonna knock out your tooth to bring you back into the fold. Daddy will be quick about it. As soon as the sheriff finished speaking, blood-curdling shriek can be heard from outside, getting closer and closer. The merchant's face turns livid. He grabs the bag without checking and rushes out the motel. Guess grabbing won't even... Grabbing always work. Especially to this sheriff. Good, he didn't notice the jar was swapped. You should quickly... She stops mid-sentence. Mira's reminder is unnecessary, as the thief had already slipped away amidst the chaos. Wait, if that's the case, why don't you just run away since the very beginning? The shriek gradually fades away, and the dust stirred by all the rotting settles down. The chef leisurely walks out from the kitchen, exchanging glances with the sheriff and innkeeper. I know, I think they're in cahoot. After sending off all the guests, the motel returns to its usual quietness with only the dilapidated wooden door creaking. A crisp hand clap breaks the silence. Alright, that's a wrap. It's just us now. We can stop acting. I knew it! Mira rubs her cheeks, stiff from smiling for 2 days straight. As she looks at the other two, the stagnant atmosphere becomes a buzz with knowing laughter. All that acting left me parched. Anything to drink, Mira? With ice, please. The sheriff dropped his imposing demeanor and fans himself with his hat as he lazily leans back on a chair. You can have your drink, but let's talk about the door first. How many times have I told you, push the door gently when you enter? If this keep up, the door will break and you will have to pay for it. Mira is so scary. Yeah, thanks to that merchant's bribe, I can pay for 10 doors. Here, Mira, this is your money back to you. Get me a drink too, the usual please. Where did you find such a hideous jar? I didn't even know how to keep up with the rack. I think Mira is really good at improvising. That's what jars for pickling meat looks like. I've used it for several years now. It's practically an antique. As they joke and banter, Mira brings out a tray and hands drink to each of them. Everything fine on the other side? I told him to drive that merchant as far as possible. He really worked hard on his lunatic dad at the past 2 days. When he comes back, we will treat him to a good meal. Absolutely, we must celebrate. It's just a pity about that jar. If we didn't have to smash it, we could have made more money. Maybe it really was an antique. Oh, who said we smash it? Look here. The innkeeper grins slyly. She points to a new cactus plant in an inconspicuous corner of the counter. The pot looks oddly familiar. It's the merchant's jar. That merchant might be dumb, but he has good taste. This jar can genuinely fetch a good price. Whoa, Mira, she's a genius. If we had together Reich's bribe, the replica money, and this jar, we might triple the profit from one jar. Impressive. You have the sharpest eye and wit in town. Alas, the student surpassed the teacher. We really are getting old. Thanks for the compliment, but you still need to pay what you owe me. Right, check the time. Corin should be arriving soon. Alright, pour me another drink. Once I finish it, I will go get ready with little Timmy. Sheriff Wright stretches lazily, puts his hat back on, and goes to the door to greet the new guest. Behind him, Mira swiftly rearranges the tableware, her smiling eyes hiding a shifty sparkle. Tuko? Question mark. A girl gaps echoes from the entrance. The new guest has arrived. Let's see how much meat we can carve off this plump little lamb. There really are a bunch of scammers. It's so good. Wait. There's no more? I think that's all. I'll do that on off stream. I think they just like a summary or something. Oh, this wallet is so cute. I want one. What nonsense is Tuko's missing the sheriff? So I will become Tuko's sheriff? And fine, calling yourself a sheriff is one thing, but stealing my wallet not once, but twice. Twice! The first time he did it, he at least returned it after using half of my money. But he didn't even bother pretending anymore the second time around. It's decided. I found a target for my practice at the gun range today. I want that wallet. Okay, I'm gonna put it on. Yeah. Angry hella! Wait, what about the other story though? What about this one? Who am I? I'm Hella, Syndicate's little big shot who've seen it all. The chef can't fool me with those tricks. I've seen that kind of scam a million times in Syndicate. Trying to make me pay for this fraudulent stuff? No way, not happening. Oh man, poor Timmy though. If only he would learn to cook normal food, he could go really far. How would they make this like a merchandise? A self-fulfilling prophecy. Prophecy? Anyway. Oh, she's like misspelled it, okay. Anyway, just as I feared, there is indeed sandworm meat in the medicinal dish. Damn it, if this sheriff badge even means anything, I'm shutting this so-called master chef place down. The only comfort is that little Timmy didn't make the sandworm taste like sandworm. I guess making food taste like absolutely nothing is also a talent. I prefer the first one. Yeah, there you go. Angry hella. Hey, stop moving. There you go. Oh, there's a date! On August 30. When is the glitch with Nihil? Was it July? Oh no, okay, so confirm. So Hella start on the August 29. Wait, I'm so curious. When is the glitch with Nihil? Gotta check my. So July 25. So this one is after glitch with Nihil, not at the same time. Why does everyone keep saying I look like Abul? What? Why does everyone keep saying I look like Abula Susan? Do I really look that much like a young version of her in this outfit? Okay, fine. Even we do look alike, there's still the height difference. Hold on, there seems no height difference. Starting tomorrow, I'm drinking milk every single day. I can definitely still grow an inch or two. So just like Horo, I think Horo is getting so much taller than the last time. I think she already outgrew Hella when it comes to height. I can't believe Maggie was actually telling the truth. Abula Susan really does have a legendary past. She's never told me why she opened this grocery store or why she still keeps everything she had seized back in the days. But I guess she wants to hold on to the memories of those days as Susan the Sand Falcon. Wow, that looks so cool. Susan the Sand Falcon. Gosh, this 60 years old son Oh, this 60-year-old sun hat doesn't do much to keep me cool under the sun. Wait, could this be Abu Susan's secret technique for getting stronger? Is this a method to push your body beyond its limit? Damn it now. Damn it, now I talk like Maggie already. I need to stay away from her. Wait, which one that? You know what, I'm going to make Abula Susan. There you go. Can I put Hella in there? I don't know, it's like, it looks like... Hey, I want to press the glasses, come on. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna put it like that. Confirm. No more. Okay. No ideas right now. I'll write something later. Cool. Okay, let's continue the story.
Oh, is this area considered out? I'm not even a slave. They're using me like cattle. Bastards.
As it turned out, Tuko does need extra hands desperately. Hella follows Rai and toils non-stop from morning till night. Even during the occasional break, Corin orders her to help out in the kitchen or clean the square. Wow! What a slavery, not even rest.
Damn that bastard Corin.
Hella grumbles quietly but doesn't forget to keep an eye on her surroundings. During her work hours, she searches nearly all of Tuko, and she still couldn't find a single trace of those stupid hypercubes. But Hella looks ahead and spots Rai squatting and yawning in front of the little depot. A string of keys hangs from his waist, glimmering in the sunlight. This little locked depot is the last spot she needs to investigate.
Mr. Wright, are we almost done organizing the big depot?
Once these things are moved to the little depot, we're done. You go rest. I'll handle the rest.
That somehow rhyme. The man waves his hand, motioning her to sit down.
You've been working hard these past few days, Hella. Take a good rest after this. And if anyone asks, just say I let you. Even Corin won't say a word.
No need. Not that delicate.
It's definitely in that little room. Hella's eyes sparkle even brighter, putting on the look of an earnest, sweet girl.
Back when I was in Syndicate, I also did hard labor for food. I've been through it all. Don't worry about me. You've been helping me a lot these days, Mr. Wright. I want to help you in return.
Oh, what a sweet thing to say. That's really comforting to hear.
Rai takes out a rag handkerchief from his pocket and dabs the corner of his eye.
What? What's a word for someone who says nice things? Oh, right. What a chatterbox. What a tattletale. What a loudmouth.
that seems wrong.
Thanks for the compliment?
The lunchbox falls on Rai's head. It's Mira and little Timmy delivering food. What? Did you just throw it somewhere?
Just bear with it a little bit longer. Next month, I'll get him a dictionary, but I can't guarantee he'll get things right. You've been busy all morning. You must be hungry, right?
She opens the lunchbox and the aroma of roasted meat wafts over.
This one's for you, Mr. Wright. And Hella, this one's yours.
Hella takes the lunchbox, but little Timmy keeps holding on to the other end. He hesitates for a long time, then pulls something out of his pocket to place on top of the lunchbox.
And this is for you too.
Oh? You stay away from my Hella. She's not old enough for this, whatever it is going on. Okay, it's too hypercube. I thought it's love letter or something.
I learned how to make this dessert from Mira And these are hypercubes I got from 3 months of savings. It's not much, but I hope it helps.
I'm gonna watch you, Miss Little Timmy.
Huh? For me?
Timmy nods gently.
I want to apologize for what happened. The day the desert bandits came, you saved me. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have been able to get rid of them so easily. When the sandstorm came, we couldn't take you with us. And now... it's really, really great that you're okay.
Tears well up in his eye. Hella quickly takes the lunchbox and stuffs the hypercubes into her pocket.
It was just a few pesky bandits. Nothing that would have killed me. Don't worry about it. I accept your apology. Stop looking so sad. People at the market don't like doing business with crybabies. But this is all you were able to buy after 3 months of work? Are prices in White Sands that high?
Yeah, hypercubes are really expensive. Kiddo, if you want to make big money, you've got to hustle harder.
If you want to grow tall, you should eat well and on time. You too as well. Don't forget to get some rest after all the work.
After that, Mira and Little Timmy say their goodbyes and leave. Hella finishes her lunch quickly and volunteers to clean the little depot. She uses sweet words like the early bird catches the worm and kids clean faster to make Rai unlock the depot door. The little depot is not the splendid treasure trove that Hella had imagined. Amidst all the dust, there are just some old furniture and the big box that the Tuco folk had tried to flee with.
Huh? Why does that box look familiar?
Oh, that's the one we snatched from the desert bandits.
Can't you just randomly say that? Just as expected, the hypercubes are here.
What a big box! There must be quite a few treasures in there, right? With the prices here, even if it's only half filled with hypercubes, it'll be enough to get you all to this city.
Yeah, right. I got to admit, we really got lucky this time. This box really does have some good stuff inside. It's just a small bag that takes up less than a tenth of the box, but it's definitely something. Tuco has a lot of old folks and kids, but if we have this kind of luck a few more times, we won't have to worry about the next sandstorm at all. And I, for one, am always the luckiest in Tuco!
What the hell? After a burst of proud laughter, the smile on his face fades a little. He looks at Hella with a complex expression.
But no matter our situation, we really shouldn't have dragged a little girl like you into this. Little Timmy said you're a good girl who helped us a lot, and you're just a child.
Yeah, his laugh is out
Look
of
at me.
nowhere.
I'm a full-grown man, and not even as clear-headed as a kid. Silly me.
Mr. Wright, we're such close friends already. Do you really have to do all this bowing and apologizing too?
Whoa, does she mean that?
It doesn't matter if we're friends or not. It's the right thing to do. Just save those Tuco folks and beat those desert bandits to a pope. I have to thank you properly.
To a pope. To a pope. The middle-aged man who always misused words rummage. Oh god damn it, I become right. Through his pocket and puts a paper wrap snack on her hand.
But the sandstorms are coming more frequently and supplies are getting more expensive. Ultimately, it's because I haven't been a good sheriff for Tuco. Otherwise, Corin wouldn't have to go out hunting for hypercubes everywhere, and you wouldn't have been dragged into this. Hella, if you want to blame someone, blame me. But Corin is a good lass. So good. She's dragged down only because of our weakness.
Weakness.
The syndicate girl lowers her head, looking at the snack on her hand. The lunch boxes Mira sends are always filled to the brim. Abuela Susan especially wove her a sunhead, and Maggie nonchalantly passes by the depot with a cold drink at least 3 times a day. As for Corinne, she sometimes suddenly pops out at her workplace, spooks her with Sheriff the Lizard, then leaves some snack and disappear. The wind lifts Hella's hair from behind and cools her hot, sticky neck.
She's not weak at all. She's a big liar. I, Hella, trusted her with all my heart, but she deceived and used me. Revenge must be taken. I never forgive.
Only half of what she says is true. And I'm the only one in town who can tell which half. I can tell Corin really likes you.
Enough! Don't you know that no one likes sugarcoating? Enough of this topic!
A stronger gust of wind smacks the girl's back, making her stagger forward.
Why is the wind getting stronger? It's just like a few days ago.
Is it gonna be another tide of ashes? She turns her head and her complaint gets stuck in her throat. On the horizon, a massive storm rolls in like a tidal wave, blotting out the sky.
Oh no! It's a sandstorm!
Dropping the lunchbox, Rai grabs Hella and starts running.
Go to the square! Meet up with the others!
Wow, this might be really tough to live in the white sand. You can just you'll just get random sandstorm like that. Hella dashes toward the square, her heart pounding as if it's about to leap out of her chest.
There's only one car, and it can fit at most 5, no, 8 people?
How many people in Tuco?
I need to get them out. What do I do? What do I do?
In her head, plans pop up and then get rolled out one after another. Whoa! The square finally comes into view. She sees the figure in the center. Is it Corinne?
Everyone, follow me back inside!
Timmy calls out to the townsfolk, guiding them towards the town hall. Don't they have like some sort of like shelter house or something in the underground?
Yeah, don't worry, I'll be guarding the door. If any monsters come in, I'll protect you. Maggie and Corin are both outside. We'll be fine.
He yells with all his might, but his voice gets drowned out by the fierce wind. Mira kneels on the sand-covered ground, prying open a sharp trap with her hands. Her face no longer bears her trademark smile.
There's a hole in the northern wall that we built earlier. If it's not patched up, something might get in. Corin has already gone to the main gate. She probably can't handle it alone. We need to seal the side gate first, and then go help!
Understood. I'll go right away.
Rai pants from all the running. His throat is hoarse and he can't stop coughing. He finally staggers to a stop in front of the town hall.
Mira! I'll go with you!
Mr. Wright! No, you can't go. Not when you're this sick.
I'm fine! You guys go back. It's just a cough. It's not like I have a broken leg. I can still fight those monsters! Timmy, let go of me! Ah!
A strong force pushes both of them through the door. Hella blocks the door and uses a wooden pole to bar the town hall entrance.
If you're sick, don't try to be tough. I won't let any sickly folks or liars be the hero. I'm gonna go fight this sandstorm. Just wait for my victorious return!
Ah, damn this moving. Huh? Is it gonna be like... I bet there is gonna be like someone that attack from behind, isn't it? Why can't I check this thing?
Let's go! Time for a...
You really like being with me,
Oh, it's
don't
this
you?
one. You almost struck me there.
You've gotten too close.
I just wondering what's the point like giving this. Like if there is no one gonna flank me from behind.
Time to reap the harvest!
Just using it.
We won.
I just realized that the one that come in is not actually like a beast. It's a lot of people. Thanks to the hard work of Hela and the townsfolk, the monster that came with the sandstorm all got driven away. Yeah, but the enemy just now is mostly people. The wind weakens and the tide of monsters start to retreat. Hela sighs in relief, failing to notice a straggler lunging from behind. Oh. Damn, so cool. The sand beast's body topples to the ground. Hela, still shaken, looks back to see the bounty hunter's smoking gun. Corin spins the gun handle flamboyantly and blows a kiss to the young girl. Hela can't hear her words but reads her lips. Damn! Just imagining it, oh my god, she's so cool. That pose, yeah. See, I stuck around to fight with you this time, didn't I? The silver-tongued devil. The next moment, Hela suddenly feels weightless and her view rises. Someone has lifted her up and she's surrounded by cheers. Cheering in celebration of their victory against the sandstorm, the townspeople of Tuco surround Hela and hold her up, ready to have a feast. At the edge of the crowd, Wright huffs as he drags over the box from the little depot. He opens the box and blue hypercube light quickly spreads to dispel the remaining contamination in the town. Shit, I completely forgot about the contamination. I think like it feels like an ordinary story about bandits and everything. I completely forgot about the mania.
Hey, big hero. Why the long face? We just won a hard battle. Why not crack a smile?
A pair of hands rescue Hela from the crowd embrace. It's Corin.
Don't you realize that I just saw all the hypercubes you guys stashed away?
Why she said that? She takes a moment to process the words, then pats Hela on the head with a smile.
No worries. We've been in the same boat for quite a while now.
The crowd is already cheering and celebrating. Mira collects the remaining hypercubes and takes the box to the motel, storing it in a hidden compartment behind the counter. We are to focus about Bandit and Tuko, we forgot that it's one sandwich with mania all over. True. They did everything out in the open, making no effort to hide it from Hela. The people of Tuko already see her as one of their own. One of us, one of us. Corin ruffles Hela's hair once more.
Let's go to the celebration banquet. They're gonna show off their cooking skills today. If we don't hurry, we won't get any food.
It is gonna be like, in a way, a Stockholm syndrome, don't you think? Kinda, because she's like hostage. She's being quotation mark kidnapped in a way. Now she start like care about all of these people. like father like daughter, don't you think?
It was a team effort. I didn't do much.
Yes, Stockholm syndrome version Hela. Wow, we're almost at the end already. This is very quick.
Who will bloom under my sword today?
The bonfire is dying down and the feast is nearing its end. Wooden beer mugs like toppled across the square, along with the townspeople who have drunk themselves into a stupor. Corin lies slumped next to a barrel, her hat pulled over her face, deep asleep. A figure sneaks up, cautiously poking Corin.
Hey, You big liar. Big jerk. Are you in there?
She stops and waits for a while, but there's no response. Hela is the only one still sober in the square. She had already tied up all the other drunk townsfolk, rendering them unable to fight. Oh, she's still going with the plan? Hela quietly takes out a rope, looping it left and right. After finishing, she looks up and sees a pair of crystal clear eyes.
Sheriff! Sheriff! Oh, how are you climbing so
Is
fast?
she drunk?
Wait for me!
Luckily, it's just a drunken rumbling. Judging by the situation, the woman didn't even recognize the girl in front of her, and thought that Hela was her pet lizard. Oh my! Do you know what? When she calls sheriff, I'm thinking about right. I was like, whoa, Corin, did you admire Wright so much to the point that you dream about him? And I completely forgot that the lizard name is also Sheriff. Hela tightens the rope, tying Corin to the post in the center of the square. She stands up but doesn't immediately take action. She looks down at the dazed woman in front of her, thinks for a moment, then turns and walks towards the motel. Same, I forgot that her lizard name is Sheriff. It's actually like, if actually she calling out Rai, it's going to be like super plot twist. Skillfully walking behind the counter, Hela mimics Mira's action. Fiddling among the bottles and jars, she triggers a mechanism and a trapdoor opens, revealing an old box inside. I don't know why, I have a feeling that maybe the villager or the Tukov people is actually know what Hela want to do. And they just kinda let her do it. As she gently opens it, blue fluorescent light shines out from the box. Because it feels too easy. Little blue crystal pile in the corner of the box. They are hypercubes, perhaps partially consumed from the afternoon. Only a small amount remains. I think not all of the villagers, but like Corin. Corin, yeah, maybe. Maybe Corin like has a big brain, something. Hela's hand reaches for the box, but stops midway.
The Outlanders like sinners. They probably see your value.
But the sandstorms are coming more frequently and supplies are getting more expensive. Ultimately, it's because I haven't been a good sheriff for Tuco. Otherwise, Corin wouldn't have to go out hunting for hypercubes everywhere, and you wouldn't have been dragged into this.
No worries. We've been in the same boat for quite a while now.
A little mouse scurries down the rafters, jumps onto the counter, and grabs a piece of bread. It turns out to run but locks eyes with Hela behind the counter. The mouse is clearly startled. It freezes with the bread in its grasp, with hearing the wrath of the giant in front of it. But nothing happens. The little mouse seizes the opportunity and quickly scurries back into the shadows. Did she not doing it then? Did she change her mind? Returning to the square, the townspeople of Tukor are still lying around in drunken stupor.
Sophia! Sophia! Don't leave me, Sophia! What am I going to do without you?
Making so cute. Oh my God. I want to see her eyes open other than that one sprite.
Cactus, pick me up. So good. More.
Wait, who is Cactus? Corin groggily opens her eyes and spots the person in front of her.
Little Hella's spinning around. Come here. Right, found a new treasure. Let's go get it. Together.
That is so cute.
You want to recruit someone from an enemy organization? You must really be drunk. You lied to me, used me, and almost got me buried alive in White Sands. I haven't settled these scores yet. Hella never forgives. Don't think you can buy me off with a meal. So now...
oh, that tickles.
What did she do? Ella waves the marker back and forth, leaving doodles all over their faces. Then, clasping her hands, she finally flashes a satisfied grin.
Revenge is served. This is the punishment you get for crossing the Great Hella. Think about what you've done. Now that I've taken my revenge, I'm out. Bye-bye.
Well, the revenge is actually wholesome. I thought like she going to help the OAB to capture them. Hella steered the small sand ship she stole from Tuco towards the transport route. The wanted poster for the Tuco townsfolk flutter beside her head. Wait, she can drive now? Small sand ship. The rearview mirror reflects the little town behind her. Across the darkness of White Sands, only Tuco twinkles with some light. They are small but warm. She can drive now. Wow.
Mice might steal, be dirty and smelly, and only care about saving their own skin. But in the end, they just want to survive. Tuco isn't a bad place.
Well, such is not a car and can be driven automatically from what I know. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Blech. I've stopped hating you guys for a long time now. Next time... Forget it! We better not meet again. Bye-bye, liars. No matter where you go or how hard things get, be kind and survive.
Why is she being a tsundere? She looks up at the sky, feeling a sense of openness in her heart. The stars above are no longer obscured by the yellow sand, and the shimmering stars' trails are clearly visible. One streak across the night sky, getting closer and closer. Then... oh no! A missile hits Tuco, turning it into a sea of flames. What the hell?
What?
Hella has no time to react. Suddenly, a male voice rings in her ear.
Thank you for your help, Miss Hella. You did well.
It's you? Why? Weren't you supposed to wait for my signal? I just finished investigating. There are many things that are still unclear. Those folks are actually...
She suddenly realizes something.
Wait. How do you know about my situation? How were you able to talk to me?
There's no one near the sand ship, nor any other equipment that can broadcast, yet Scotch's voice coming directly into Hella's ear.
Thanks to the time you bought, the missile from our ship was able to pinpoint Tuco's exact location. You gained their trust faster than I expected, and even found where they stored the hypercubes. Why didn't you continue the mission? Ran into trouble? No worries. We'll clean things up.
Oh, it's of course the AOB.
You've been watching me. What the hell did you put in my body?
Scotch sneers softly. The once kind voice becomes ice cold.
Aren't sinners so impressive? I've seen the bit on your file about your ability healing and regeneration. Even if a tracker is implanted, you will heal perfectly without leaving a trace.
Oh, yeah, actually take advantage of her. How dare him. Hela quickly touches her ear and indeed feels an unusually shaped bump under the skin. Oh, feels painful.
You trust your partners a lot. That's good. Pleasure working with you, Miss Sinner.
How dare you? You...
Did he just implant that thing inside her body? Hela's voice shakes as countless emotions turn into rage and fury. She rushes toward the Tuco firestorm in a frenzy. Sandfolk Alpha. Why we only can deploy 4? So weird.
You've gotten too close.
Where's the boss battle?
Gotten too close. A safe journey.
Whoa! They try to flank me. Too bad. I killed the boss already. Desert night wind is beatingly cold. The piteous townsfolk of Tuco have nowhere to flee and can only hide in rocky crevices. A wounded Rai is surrounded by many townsfolk, his face devoid of color. Many are injured, some are crying, and some are quietly comforting others. What I'm afraid is if they start blaming Hela for it, you know. Hela can't hear anything clearly. She sits away from the crowd, head down, face buried in her knee. Someone comes over and sits next to Hela. Without speaking, she places a cup of hot milk down, then silently treats Hela's wound. The wound on her ear is almost healed, with only some half-dried blood stains left. Looking down, Hela's face is clenched so tightly that small threads of blood seep out. Did she actually take out the device on her own?
Let go, Hela. This must hurt.
Give the meds to someone else. I don't need them. These little scratches will heal in a few minutes.
Yeah, I know.
She slowly pries open Hela's clenched fist. Fragments of a tricolor are embedded in her palm, preventing the cuts from healing. Corinne stays silent as she helps remove them.
Aren't you gonna ask what this is? Aren't you gonna ask how they found this place? Why I left? Or why I'm here? You know everything. Why aren't you blaming me? It's all my fault. Those bastards blew up the town because of me. I led them here. And now you've all suffered! You left your hypercubes back in the town. Another sandstorm will come again soon. What the hell are you gonna do? Say something. Yell at me, hit me, it's all my fault!
Tears blurs Hela's eyes from seeing the person beside her, but she feels a hand gently patting her head. Then a warm cup of milk is pressed into her hand. Oh.
Actually, I've got milk in my cup too. I happened to see a little mouse who screamed for revenge, but who then just stared at the hypercubes for ages before running off after drawing silly faces. Where do you think you are? This is Tuco, a scammer's den. We saw right through your little tricks. As for why no one blew the lid off, it's not every day we meet such a charming little girl. Of course we'd want her to stay a bit longer, right? Tuco's just a small town. There's nothing here to make you stay. If we just said we like you and admire you, you'd have bolted ages ago, right?
That's true.
So, we had to rely on trickery. We're all deceiving each other. It's 50-50, fair and square.
But because of me, the whole town was destroyed. Even Mr. Right is...
But you also saved us from the town. You rushed back again and again to retrieve things, even when your power couldn't keep up with how fast you were getting hurt. That's why your wounds haven't healed yet.
A cotton ball gently wipes the blood off Hela's hand. Then a bandage is applied on the wound.
In White Sands, you'll meet all sorts of people. To survive, you've got to stay clear-eyed and see them for who they are. So,
Damn! Why all the CG is so beautiful? Holy! Why? God! Corin ties a crook bow. Oh, Corin ties a crook bow on Hela's hand and then ruffles her hair. I don't know, she's so pretty!
we didn't trust the wrong person. Maybe you're not strong enough now, and will make many mistakes. But that's okay. You have plenty of time. One day you'll grow up and become strong enough to face any challenge. Don't rush, and don't feel sad about it.
Tuco really warmed my heart.
Hela is the best girl in the world, the toughest little mouse. No one can say otherwise.
Hela lowers her head, finally unable to hold back her tears. Oh no, I don't want to see Hela cry. Oh. It's okay, Hela. It's part of the learning. Regret, guilt, and indescribable bitterness, uncontrollable emotion well up, spilling out as tears that wet her hands and drip into the glass of milk in front of her. This time, Corin doesn't try to stop Hela from crying. She gently strokes Hela's back, then helps her to stand up again. Not far away, the Tuco's folk gather to hold a ceremony. Reich's body is placed in a wooden boat. In White Sands, there are no fresh flowers. Wait! Reich is died? Wait, I thought she just heavily injured. Reich's body is placed in a wooden boat. In White Sands, there are no fresh flowers, so people weave tumbleweed branches into rats and place them on boats accompanying the dead. I'm pretty sure. Wait, I'm pretty sure she was just injured or something. I think the description says that. Is it that? The frail man is covered in ash, wounds and burns, with the rats hiding these scars. His face looks unexpectedly peaceful.
Right, wasn't in the best shape, and had to rely on his lockpicking skills to get by. Every time his enemies chased him, it nearly cost him his life.
No.
In the end, he couldn't take it anymore, so he stole those fancy clothes to wear. That's how it is in the White Sands. Resources are scarce, so everyone else is an enemy. But even hypercubes won't necessarily keep you safe. Everyone has to keep fighting to survive. Even if you hadn't come, things would still turn out the same. But we're never afraid of that. We're only afraid of living on freely, or dying with no one caring. Ah, he's already luckier than most people in White Sands to have lived happily to this age. He loved to joke about it himself, and surely wouldn't want you to be sad for him. He always liked you, and would definitely be happy to see you safe and sound. Go on, take a wreath and say goodbye to him.
People step forward one by one to whisper their farewells to Rai. There is no crying, only blessings. The starlight spills from the sky, illuminating the sand and turning the ground into a sea of stars. The wooden boat drifts forward with the quicksand, entering the river of starlight. Behind, Maggie starts playing her vihuela again. The melody, combined with the crowd's blessing, form a unique rhythm. Congratulations for witnessing the most magnificent desert sunset. Congratulations for keeping the most genuine smile in these times. Thank you, your path will guide our way forward. Your soul will ignite hope for life in White Sands. Thank you, we will keep telling your story and bless your rebirth.
Thank you for living so brilliantly.
Corin gently wipes away Hela's tear and places more dried wreath in her palm.
Now that you're one of us, want to say a blessing?
Bright little boat sails toward White Sands, getting smaller and smaller amid the music, before finally merging with the starlight. The vast desert, the Milky Way, the simple blessing, and the outlander singing. Hela stays silent for a long time. Before the boat completely disappears, she steps forward and scatters the dried tumbleweed in her hands toward the sea of stars.
Thanks for trusting me and protecting me. I don't know how to say goodbye in the Tuco way, but...
The sky begins to brighten and dawn pierces through the darkness. Hela lifts her head, her tears not yet dry, but her gaze resolute.
If someone bullies you, hit him back hard. I'll get revenge for you the Syndicate way.
Beside Hela, Corin puts her head back on and flashes a smile.
I'll be looking forward to it, my Syndicate friend.
Now, what's next?
I really didn't expect we're gonna see someone die. There! That was the end. Do you have any new... Oh, we have an elite one. I really didn't expect that. I don't know. I don't know. Like I didn't expect Ryu to die. Wow. Feels a bit sad to be honest. He seemed like a good lad, so I think when people gather around Rai is because Rai is in his hand. What do you mean by that? Damn. But something that I noticed, like, is it gonna be they really like to kill a male NPC, aren't they? Oh my god. Okay, let's do this. I just wanna clear this stuff. Oh no! He come back to the dead from the dead. Oh my god. Oh, this one I'm supposed to play this when we are exploring. Don't shoot. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have lied to you and stolen your wallet. That's what you get from scamming me. We are going back to Pew Pew.
Let me be clear. If you insist on putting me on the battlefield...
Let's go! Time for a big heist!
No, right? Don't show up if you. So it's going to be a revenge story on the next day, I guess. What's wrong with the OAB just being an arsehole all the time? Like the OAB is full of arsehole. That guillotine guy, and then now we got Scotch. Kill that one.
The curtain fell on the perfect show. Such a fascinating story.
God damn it. I should have played this one first. Not bad, but let me give you a tip. Pay attention to the order of the target and conserve your energy. These targets are scattered all over the place. You will wear yourself out if you just shoot at random. Okay. Oh, not liking this one. That is really bad area.
Let's go! Time for a big heist!
Let me be clear.
I think it's because they're related to east side, then they thought they have the upper hand. Thus they become a kind of ass government for the Outlanders. True. I think basically they are from inside, aren't they? Whoa, what is that? It's like two most hated organizations so far. Between OAB and maybe Nirvana. But Nirvana have Rise though. Rise is good. Hamlet said that the new Sinner doesn't have neutral long range, only on her ultimate. I agree with that. Yeah. I was expecting she have like Langley and Lady Pearl range. Especially because like she is a rival. But I can't even have that. God damn it, eyes now. Huh? What happened? I didn't clear this one? Oh, I didn't clear this one. They should make Corin like long distance like this way. Because so far as far as I know we only have like maybe four Sinner who have that level of distance.
Time to die.
Like having like a straight one-liner row for the ultimate, it feels like very much limited use so far. I cannot imagine like one stage where we actually find that very useful. Even in this shooting range, I can't even. Did I win? I didn't pay attention to the score.
Good job.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go back and
Unless they're
celebrate.
gonna make something about it on the Remnant of the Dead. I feel like maybe Corin is only on the Remnant of the Dead at most. But even that, we're still having better option. If you have Jane, actually Jane is also really good reticle, so I don't see the need for Corin. Oh my god, I hate this one.
Let's go! Time for a big heist!
Like someone like Matilda probably makes sense why the distance or the range is not far
Let
wide.
me be clear. If you
But
insist on
Corin
putting me
common
on the
is just a
battlefield,
rifle.
I can't be held responsible if anything goes.
Execution time.
If this scene could be
By the way, I never used this. What is it?
what would be your choice?
Gain 20 energy. Oh. We should start moving this around. So I can kill it immediately.
Please enjoy the show.
Whoa!
Time to die.
Oh, come on, kill that one, Langley.
Time to die.
Please enjoy the show.
Okay, that was useful, that part. And then you. One. God damn it.
The curtain
Oh,
fell
actually that's
on the
enough.
perfect show. Such a fascinating story.
40k? Hey, you know what sense more are? Those pesky rodent that burrow holes, knock one down and another pops right up. If you're familiar with them, this challenge will be a piece of cake. Oh, the quacking mole?
Let's go! Time for a big heist!
Shalom will be great at this one, just bam 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 on everyone. Where's Jane? There you go.
Let me be clear.
Time to die.
Please enjoy.
Let's just focus on that one. Oh shoot, wrong one.
Time to die.
Actually, the one that's MVP in this one is Langley.
Time to die.
Woo! Damn, Langley.
Time to
Yeah.
die.
Boom. Oh shit, not enough.
Please enjoy the show.
Langley's the MVP with this one.
So weak.
Like it was designed for
Only a
Langley.
few shots and it's over and done.
1 million? Is it really? Didn't expect that. Okay, so I think tomorrow is going to have the last part. So tomorrow is what, 28, and then the 29 they're gonna finish the quick draw. So I think this one is the boss one. This one probably the extra challenge. So because the third episode probably also gonna be a short probably, so I'm gonna do it on the Friday. So at the end of that I can do this together. Yeah. All right. So we're looking forward for the revenge of Hela for the to the OAB. Okay. So I'm gonna end it now.
Working?
There you
At
go.
this
I give
hour?
you the
Come on.
one last
Let's go for a ride in White Sands. Oh,
image
mean,
of Corinne.
Let's take on a patrol in White Sands.
Right. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here. Thank you all for coming. And last home screen. And I will see you on the next screen. Bye bye.